here at Trona Pinnacles, California, about 2.5 hours away from Los Angeles, out here for CyberOdyssey. So how do you actually know about UP?
How do I know about UP? Well, I had a 2018 Model 3. I had one of the first Model 3s delivered, and the first thing I thought when I saw the Model 3 is I did not like the front end. It looked like a bar of soap. So I saw the extension front end, and I was one of the first to get that on my Model 3.
Wow.
And then when the Cybertruck came out, I said, oh, it's a matter of time before they do something with a Cybertruck. So I just sat there and waited, and I started seeing everything coming out, and here we are today. Look at us today out here, CyberOdyssey.
And it's because of your love for off-roading, right?
Yeah, so I've had off-road vehicles all my life, and I've went from Hummers, Toyotas, Chevys, you name it. I still have some at home that I use. But when the Cybertruck came out, I said, hey, I'm willing to give that a try. And it's amazing you can get a vehicle from the factory where you don't have to go and put it in the shop and get all kinds of work done to it to just go off-road. So at the Odysseys, you'll see vehicles that are stripped down with nothing, and they just make it out there. But then you start adding things like UP, the bumpers, the rock sliders, then you start changing the game a little bit.
Right. And I see a lot of beginners, so what's something that you would say to a beginner in terms of educating them on off-roading and the capabilities of a Cybertruck?
Yeah, you know, that's a great question. Folks come out and they don't have any experience when it comes to off-roading, most of the time when they come to Odyssey, and it's a great opportunity for them to learn, like we're talking about. And it's the settings of the truck. You know, it has a plethora of different types of settings that you can do, and it depends on the terrain you're on or whatnot. And so we're able to kind of showcase that and teach them how to deal with that. But one big takeaway that we make sure everybody gets at Odyssey, if you're gonna go off-roading in your Cybertruck, whether it's with us or by yourself, you should always know that once you park that vehicle, get back in, it's gonna go out of off-road mode. You gotta reset it back into off-road mode. Otherwise, you're gonna sport and low again, and then you're gonna bottom out and you wonder why it happened. That's because it went out of off-road mode.
We have two different builds today. Our Cybertruck, our UP Invincible Cybertruck, and we wanted to take it out off-roading. Right now, we're actually sporting our Cybernovas in 24-inch. Not too optimized for off-roading, but you know, it gets the job done. We actually put some Nitto Recon grapplers, 295, 45, 24 for range optimization. Just because, you know, we came from Hawthorne all the way over here. It's about a 2.5 hour drive to the next supercharger on Iñigo.
Trona Pinnacles is an iconic location for films. The Cybertruck really shines here.
Brian's rocking some UP03 beadlocks and pretty much almost full Invincible. Tell us a little bit about your truck.
So, you know, we started getting into more rugged territory. That would be, say, go to Glamis. Glamis is a lot of sand, Pismo Beach. Beadlocks allow us to air down and get in that really low air pressure, give us that traction we want in the deep sands. And these also give us a great option to not have to run the beadlocks when we don't need them. Sometimes you buy beadlocks and you have to run them always and you have to keep torquing them down. This is a great option you can run without having to tighten them down. The roof rack, and then what stands out right here, last night we did trail runs late at night and we had this light bar going. It just illuminated the whole entire desert floor. Beautiful. With the backdrop of Tronas like you're on Mars. We were doing a Mars expedition last night, weren't we?
Yep. So for those who are interested, where can they find the next schedule of events?
Sure, so we're posting all over the place. The main thing is to sign up is on CyberOdysseyUSA.com. The next one's probably gonna be in October, so stay tuned for that. So I hope to see people come out there. It's really fun, it's a great event. People just keep coming back.
We'll see you there.